Hello and welcome back to episode 3, part 2 of Below the Shoreline. It's Qell, it's Bene, it's Marius, it's Calanthe, lowering themselves into a tide pool and into darkness. So when you lowered yourself into the desert thing in the well, it just kind of went down. Now you kind of land on your feet in darkness. Then there's a rushing sensation forward, and you are spat out of a giant shell into water. And now I'm gonna need you guys to boot up roll 20 for me. Actually, hold on, let me bring you over to the correct page.
And we are swimming in this water?
No, that's the strange thing, is that, now you can reload it. You're definitely in water. Like, period.
Whoa.
But there's gravity being enacted in the water as if you were standing on land. So you're just walking around. The first thing that you see in front of you is a pile of gold. Just a big old pile of gold. And as you look around, you see the contents of maybe a cargo ship, maybe a pirate ship that has spilled into the sea. Broken bits of wood rot away in the sand. Strewn about are the contents of several crates with a few still intact. There's also a chest. You guys
are there any notable markings of any
what?
Notable markings that match with any particular language?
It's common.
On the coins, on the chest.
On the coins, they're just gold, like they're real gold coins.
But they're not like any particular people's currency.
They look recent. They look like Common currency, Canadian currency.
Oh.
In terms of markings, you see on, if you were to move yourself over to the lower chest, any of you, if you want to investigate
like over
that,
here?
the lower crates, yeah, that says booze on it. Does Benny want to crack it open?
Yeah, can I investigate?
Yeah, definitely. Roll me. Just roll me a strength check, actually. Because it just says booze on it, and you could just open it up.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's not great. That's a 14.
Yeah, it's rotten wood underwater. It gives pretty easily underneath your leverage. You see inside of it bottles and bottles of bottles intact. It seems like maybe this bottles and bottles, like a bar's worth of bottles, but it looks like mostly rum. Excuse me, sorry.
Can I?
A bottle of rum.
Benny. Can Benny? Can Benny? Can Benny hit one of the bottles to see if it's real?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. You just want to make sure it's not a mimic.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Very
fair.
If Benny had a nickel for every time someone he sees a bottle of wine in the wild, he's like, "Wait a minute, why is there wine here?"
Mr. Endicott had me wrong. I got no sense at all.
What did you get?
That one.
Oh no.
No sense at all.
You try to break a bottle and it just doesn't break. I think you're reaching for one and it kind of slips out of your hand and just goes back into the the chest. But actually, now roll me investigation check.
Okay. +1. Next 20.
You see
only extremes.
0 to 100 very quickly.
Real quick. You see amongst all of these bottles, there's one that's older. And it doesn't look like there's any liquid inside. As you pick it up, you see that there's actually paper inside, like very old paper.
Ooh.
Or at least it seems
can I see
old.
it through the bottle, or
It's rolled up, so you're seeing the backside of it.
Okay.
You are also underwater,
We're underwater. Okay.
so you might not want to open it right now.
Right. Gotcha.
But you do have a message in a bottle.
Can I hold? I'll just hold on to it.
Yeah, you can pocket it. Marius, do you want to investigate that chest that you're next to?
Yeah, I do.
Give me a roll.
Just for
please.
investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Get a 14.
14. Okay, that's perfect. The top of the chest is painted with the image of a red seashell. You see a padlock on the front with a space for a key in the middle, and it just looks like a normal kind of key. It's not anything weird. The lock is rusted a bit. You can try to open it if you want.
Can I try and break off the lock?
Yeah,
with
you can.
my hammer.
You can roll an attack for that. Yeah.
All right. Wablamo.
Oh dang! 24 to hit. Is that right?
I think because it'd just be the 10 to hit.
Oh, the 10 to hit. Okay. And 20.
And then I hit that for damage if it hits.
Gotcha.
But
it does hit, but it kind of just bounces off. You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
okay. $20.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh, love to see
You
it.
know just from that. I mean, this lock looks rusted. It looks like it should give way to anything that hits it. But since that hit with your Warhammer didn't work, it feels like it can only be opened with the key.
Huh.
It's been kind of enchanted in some way to only open with this key.
I call out, anyone seen a key anywhere?
Calanthe or Qell, do you want to give me an investigation check?
So we just moved over. You see on the map, we just moved over here to this broom-looking thing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking around here.
That's an oar.
That's an oar, not a broom. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll just look all around here. Maybe I'll go over here. I don't know.
Calanthe is not letting Qell go far from her because the last fights that they've gotten in, the one who has gotten most fucked up is him. Mm-hmm. But
only true of the last fight.
But she's acting like she's not doing that. Like she already wanted to go that way, you know?
Gotcha. Were you going this way? Maybe I'll just...
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Investigation, you said?
Yes, Calanthe too.
Oh, that's pretty good for having a terrible modifier.
Skill for me. It's the 12.
19, because I rolled
19. an 18. Calanthe, you're focused on Qell, but you do see something out of the corner of your eye, and you turn to the shell, and you see on the side of the shell there is a metal lever with a red ball handle. It's in a seemingly neutral position in the middle, but if you follow the length of the lever back, you see a red arrow pointing down. Qell, over by those boxes.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be an encounter, but I don't want to take the time to do that. What would you find in these boxes? Ooh, you find you open these boxes up, and you find what looks like are like stolen artifacts. By which I mean they are like old pieces of cultural pieces and art pieces from different places. With that 19 and having heard Bene probably exclaim about the booze, you can imagine that this was probably whatever ship this was transporting food stuff, but was actually maybe smuggling some illegal contents. And it looks actually the box itself and everything that you see here, it is Canadian currency and it is from Kamino, but it looks older than what is currently in circulation. It looks maybe like pre-war for the end of the world or after the end of the world.
And remind me again, is it like we're in water, but we're not?
You are in water, but gravity is acting in such a way that you're not floating. You can walk around. It's clearly water around you, and you're, if you move your arms.
Can I swim if I wanted to?
No.
It's not swimmable.
No, it's like you feel the water around you, but you can't.
Like I can't jump up and be
like if you jumped up, it would be like you're on land and you just land back down.
That is a weird vibe. Okay, I'm gonna look straight up, and do I like? Does it look deep? Does it look like we're at the bottom of the sea, TM?
No, you actually look like you're somewhat near the surface. You can see the glinting surface of the water above you and the sun refracting.
The sun is
down.
here.
But
are we seeing like the 6 little ponds that we jumped into?
Ooh, good question. No, it just looks like the surface of water.
It just looks
like in the desert, how you had the sky was kind of the surface of water. It's the same thing here, except it feels more normal because you're actually in water. Yeah.
I'm gonna search through this pile of gold for the key.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. 4.
4. Don't. It's a lot of gold. It's a whole mess of gold.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You can re-roll.
Re-roll with it. Yeah.
Okay. What?
Wow.
Another 4? How? That's insane. I think with that, you guys are kind of staring at the gold and you don't see anything. But I think after a while, both of your eyes find their way to the lever that Calanthe noticed on the side of the shell with the arrow that points down.
As they're coming around, we'll just like call them over.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
And the icon that's in the middle of this shell is not actually visible. That's just a Roll20 thing.
No, that was meant. That's just a pirate flag. That's just it's kind of laying there, another piece of a refuse around the shipwreck.
Is it a specific one, or is it just like a black flag, generic?
It's legendary. It's something maybe your mom would have told you about. This is a flag of a pirate that was operating before the war.
It wasn't Ruby Chin, was it?
It wasn't Ruby Chin, no. It's just a flag. Although, was it Ruby Chin? No, it wasn't, because the ship is transporting artifacts that are stolen and she was returning them.
Can any of you detect magic?
Yeah, do a little detect magic.
Not today, I don't think.
Can I investigate this little rock? Is this something?
No, it's just a rock.
It's just a rock.
It just looks like a rock.
I am inclined to pull this lever, but I imagine I may face some resistance on that act. What do you think?
Do I know any tale of how this captain went down with their ship, if they went down with it? Just like the tale of the ship and the captain that was tied to this flag.
This ship was caught by a Canadian naval ship and sunk on its way to deliver a bunch of items. And that was honestly kind of another point in a point of remorse after the war when people are trying to kind of return items to one another is that this ship sunk and sunk a lot of artifacts with it.
No.
Stolen
But
artifacts.
okay. In terms of like how do we feel about this, Captain? They were pretty like scummy, right? So like
They were scummy, but they're scummy in the way that pirates are scummy. Like they weren't necessarily doing anything that the people around them were not doing as well. I think your mom specifically had more of a code as a pirate and as a captain. So did Gwenross Ruby Chin, where there's, I don't know if this is true for your mom, but there is for Gwenross kind of this Robin Hood ideal of returning things.
Yeah, definitely engaging in ethical piracy is the sort of the whole thing for Calanthe and her mom. So
yes, we love.
Calanthe would see this flag and be like, "Wow, what a loser." I don't. It seems to be the only event we can sort of trigger, but I don't know what it will trigger. I mean, this
Bene's
flag is. Don't like it.
There are no bodies around, right?
No, there are no bodies.
I see no corpses. I am not sure that we are encountering the same problem as the first ship that we encountered, but I cannot say that I know what to expect.
Okay. I can do. Can you hear that?
A little bit.
Okay, I need to. Hold for a
We'll
second.
take a second. Do you have the noise reduction on loud though? So I think that might help. If you go into preferences and settings.
It made you. I know it was on high, but it did make you be a little like.
Yeah,
so
I noticed that when reviewing the footage as well.
I wouldn't. I mean, let's see what the lowest of the low would be. Is it in? I don't know how he has his Zoom set up.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to fuck up his
Oh
Zoom
yeah, no, for
stuff,
sure. Yeah,
so.
Especially because it's teacher shit. You definitely don't want to fuck that shit up.
I feel guilt. I'm experiencing guilt.
No.
You know.
It happens.
So I'll just pretend like nothing happened. I can do something that would mask our visage. We would just all have to be very quiet, because that would give us away. But I can make it seem like there's nothing here that pulled the lever.
I believe I know such a power, but you can apply this to others.
Well, I can apply it to an area of space around us and obscuring us in the process. Yes.
I think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will cast Hallucinatory Terrain.
That was a spell that Sammy has as well.
Just centering on the top of the middle of the shell, and I'll just make it look like everything's normal, nothing's happening, and just make it look like we're not there, but everything else is as it was.
So this is centered on the shell?
Yes, and then it's a 150-foot cube Look, sound, and smell like some other form of natural terrain, but like just make it seem like
No one's.
we're
gotcha,
not
okay,
here.
no one's there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is as it was.
You want to pull the lever?
Pull the lever, crunk.
Oh, swords are so out.
Oh yeah.
Swords are
Yeah.
out. Yeah, for sure. Who pulls the lever? It's not
Kronk.
Kronk. Okay.
Calanthe needs 10 minutes so she'll sit down. She'll sit down and
Okay.
just be doing stuff for 10 minutes, and then
Marius will
she's
climb on top and pull the lever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear
We
a
could
rumbling.
do it from a distance. Okay.
You hear a
Marius is like, I'm
rumbling.
going.
Nothing happens to Marius. You hear a rumbling from the shell, and you see it kind of for most part turn over, and then it just stops, and the lever is still in the down position. Do you want to roll an investigation check?
Everybody?
Everybody, yeah, everybody can if you want.
Oh.
Everybody. I don't know why I keep rolling these
Nope.
because
Well,
I'm bad.
Because sometimes you roll good.
That's true.
You know? I have
I
only a
rolled-
+1 and I keep rolling 18.
Same.
I rolled
Not
a
this time.
5. It was on an 18, and then it just flipped over to.
Oh, that's the worst. Was 12 the highest? Was Marius's 12 the highest?
Probably.
Dang. Okay. Marius, you are. Let's see where you're standing. You pull the lever and you kind of hop down off of the shell, and you look into the shell because you're not really sure where else to look. You're kind of looking around the big mass part of the shell, but you look in, and instead of it going off into darkness, you now see something at the other end. It's almost like it's a tunnel, and the light is a little bit dimmer there, but you see things and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just move Marius over here.
I see something and stuff.
I have a little bit of dark vision. Maybe I can pick
I'll
it.
cast
take a
light.
gander.
Oh, okay.
I'll cast light on my shield.
Okay, yeah. I think Bene comes over too, and it's strange because as you're looking in, it almost looks like what's behind you, but it's darker and things are twisted a little bit. You can't see from this far away, but if you were to walk through, maybe you'd see the other side.
I walk through slowly with my buckler right up in front of me.
Yeah, okay. Marius is going in. Bene, do you follow?
Yep, I follow.
Yeah. And Calanthe and Qell, if you guys want to head over to the shell, you see Bene and Marius make it to the other side with no issue.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I see. We're in like some Little Mermaid type.
Yeah,
vibes.
hell yeah.
Oh, copyrighted.
Under the,
I mean, we're in the
Flippin'
big merman.
so on the second level, you see, first off, I think the scientific term would just be a fuckload of jellyfish. But as you look through, they're maybe not your friends. As you look through these clouds of
Ends of my hair.
you see the walls are now lined with coral, and the coral honestly looks pretty similar to Guardios's. And there are big sea anemones along with giant clam shells.
Like from SpongeBob.
Like from SpongeBob. And there's
Okay, I touch my sword to the wall for sure. Very gently, just to see if it looks the same or if it reacts to it.
it kind of glows.
The sword glows or the wall glows?
Both.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit. Okay.
Oh.
So, but resetting, calibrating brain.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. The there is this giant shell before you.
This one?
No, the I don't know if I can. Yeah, that one. You want to open it? See what's inside.
I watched SpongeBob. I don't want to lose a hand.
Bene will open it.
We can do that from a distance. Okay.
Good. The shell, I think maybe you kick it and the shell springs open without any trouble. Inside, there is this mother of pearl sheen, glittering and shimmering. Sitting on the bottom half of the shell is a long cylindrical metal rod with an ornate carving up its length. There's something of a pommel at the bottom in the shape of the same shell that you saw on the chest above. The other end of the cylinder extends into an empty hole as if something else is meant to fit in there.
In the thing? In the shell?
In the cylinder. So you're holding this cylinder that you can give me a history check if you want.
Sure.
Who invented the cylinder?
Who is it? I did it. I rolled good for
16.
me again. 15.
This
I'm not gonna try.
to both of you, this looks like the bottom part of a weapon.
Oh.
A sword.
Maybe not a sword. It is a long metal rod.
A pole arm.
It looks kind of like a pole arm.
Hmm.
If you guys want to give me another investigation check, I wouldn't say no.
I think
Nat
Quell's
20.
not super involved in that.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I
What's
think
Quell
he's
doing?
got his sword still on the wall very gently, and he's just trying to reach out a little bit just to see if this is like alive. So he's just kind of gonna friend of the sea vibe in its direction, and he's just sort of like, I am sorry to touch you, but I simply wish to know if you are here, if you are feeling.
You hear Guardios in the back of your head, and they say, "It's me, but it's not." And then over again, "It's me, but it's not." And then over again, "It's me, but it's not." And then over again and over again.
Companions,
What
something is wrong.
I'm gonna move Qell over to where he should be over yonder.
Are these smart jellyfish? Can I be one of the tops of the jellyfish? And do
yeah,
they just
go
act
for
like
it.
normal jellyfish?
Boot the snoot.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna poke.
Okay.
Uh,
Give me an attack roll.
oh, smart jellyfish.
Oh,
I don't know. It's not loaded where you went. I have to reload. So I'll be on the other
Oh
side.
gosh.
Okay.
I don't want to see you hurt a jellyfish.
I don't. I'm not. I'm just touching
You're
it
doing
on the
okay.
top.
You can okay. You touch it.
Yeah,
you
I'll
boop
touch
it on
this green one.
you boop it on the noggin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's a non-existent noggin.
just one moment. If you would give me
Right on his
a
nog.
minute to readjust really quick. No, this is not what I want. Nah. There we go.
Jellyfish
Okay.
are friends.
Um,
I would never hurt them.
That
Never.
doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt you, because this thing, once you touch it, goes at you. It rolled a nat 20 attack roll. And
Smart jellyfish.
you get hit for 7 points of lightning damage.
7
Ooh.
points of lightning. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
Can I vibe in its general? It's a sea creature, so I can friend of the sea it,
You can't, yeah.
or try to at least. And I'm
yeah.
just gonna vibe in its general direction.
What
like
the fuck, dude?
I don't know what this even really
Whoa.
sounds like, because it's I think it's like vaguely telepathic.
Mhm.
But I'm just gonna be like, we mean you no harm. Please, we simply wish to know where we are.
You hear back from the jellyfish. You're in Guardios. You're in Guardios. You're in Guardios. You're in Guardios. But you do see that all of them, when they hear you mean them no harm, they do all just kind of float to the sides of the room, which is a great move, because when each of you would have moved your full movement, you're going to have to make dex checks or get attacked, because there's just so many of them. Like,
Oh wow.
it's hard. It's truly difficult to move because there's that many jellyfish.
Can I try? I'm gonna shake my head around a little bit, and I'm gonna try to glow a similar color.
Yeah,
to
you
them.
do that. Yeah. Which I mean, there's quite a few. There's
Oh, there's
green,
many
there's
colors.
red, there's yellow. There's
I'm gonna glow with the one that got booped.
so that's the green one. Yeah. So you glow a little bit green.
It's hard for me to get it green because it's mostly in the purples, so it doesn't really work out. So we'll probably try to find one closer to his color scheme that he can actually do.
Yeah. You find one. Give me, Marius. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell everybody what's going on though. So we will be like,
Ooh,
24.
buddy boy. Yeah, so you look on the side of the shell where that lever was. The lever is still there in the neutral position this time, but now there's an arrow that points up and another arrow that points down.
Whoa.
Huh.
they're saying that this is Guardios, but Guardios is saying that it is them, but it's not. And they're stuck as if on a repeating pattern. I do not know what this means. I've never heard them like this before.
What happens if I touch my coral to Gord? If I just lean down, because it is straight up coral on my head.
I don't think anything happens because Qell is the one with the specific connection
Right.
to Guardios.
Just wanted to test, just to see.
Mm-hmm.
Can Bene investigate one of the other shells?
Yeah, most definitely. Which one do you want to go to?
Gold one.
Okay. How do you open it?
Can I do like I did the other one? Just give it a little kick.
Yes.
I need to
give it a
roll.
kick.
Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild
give
rules.
it. Yeah, give me a roll for that, please.
Oh, nice. I rolled a 19, but if I'm attacking it, that's like almost 30.
You hit it
27.
and it springs open, and you see that mother of pearl sheen on the bottom, and then you start seeing teeth poking out all over the edges. Then
Of
the shell shimmies forward and kind of chomps down, and it begins to rise up, and you see 3 legs unfolding under it, 2 in the front and 1 in the back like a tripod. 2 arms unfurl from a very thin torso. This thing is almost entirely its shell head. As it stands to its full height, you can see that it's much taller than you. Spikes extend from its crown going upwards. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Satine.
Satine.
15 dice.
Satine!
Not nat 20.
Oh.
20.
Too busy vibing at jellyfish.
8. Okay. So that's
God.
Marius with the 8. Bene with the non-nat 20. What did Calanthe
Calanthe
and...
with a 9.
Okay.
5.
And then you still rolled better than the fucking shell. So Bene, just absolutely ruin this thing's life if you want to hop into it.
Dope. All right. Cool. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with my sword. That's gonna be 17 to hit.
That just misses its armor class.
Wow.
Ooh.
You want to do another one?
Yeah, my second attack.
Okay.
That is less than that, so I definitely miss my 2 attacks.
Gotcha. I think you're kind of taken aback by this thing suddenly rearing up in front of you. So you kind of like, you have your sword out, you start swinging, but it just shimmies out of the way
And
a
then
little bit.
I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move like my full move.
Okay.
Let me see. It's hard to see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you...
Have mobile.
Oh, right, yeah. Gosh damn it. Fooled me again.
I'm just gonna move out of the way. Just so.
For sure. Yeah. Now it is down to Calanthe.
I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually. Yeah, just on myself for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will move. Let's see, what's Forte? I will move to be like just on the near the shell, just on the other side.
Got it.
Where Bene's at. So I'll just come all the way here against the shell, just so I'm close to him, but not with him in case I need to get away for strategy.
Do you do anything else?
And then, yeah, I don't think I have any bonus action
spells or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that
No
is my
worries.
turn. I'll just get there.
We move on down to Marius.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to cast. Was that something I can? Does that require concentration? No, it doesn't. Dope. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a swing. Look at that. Big numbers.
Big
28
boy.
to hit.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then
Here, let me pull up a little thing to be your spiritual weapon. What does Marius' spiritual weapon look like?
I believe last time I had it like I had it like it turns into a javelin, but it kind of changes form each time I use it depending on how I'm attacking. And so this time the thunder arcs into the shape of like kind of like my warhammer.
Ooh, tight.
And so it takes force damage equal to 1d10. Oh man, and I min rolled, so 6
Okay,
force
gotcha.
damage.
Here's this trident that's going to be around the shell as your spiritual weapon. I'm sorry, I wish I had a Warhammer token. 6 force damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it. Now we move on down to Qell.
So the shell
sorry,
in
was that the end
question.
of your turn? Was
Yeah, I think so. I might move back a little bit though.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay,
That's it.
now Qell.
The shell in question is this boy here, right?
The
The
gold,
gold
one.
one.
The gold
yes.
one, yeah. Okay.
Also,
So
yeah.
question number 2 is: can I get up on not Guardios? From where I am, is this like a slope that I can?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay. Well, that helps. So I'm definitely gonna do that. Let me just see distance wise. Oh yeah, I can get up there.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Just kind of run up here, get some high ground, hang out with this starfish up here, right next to there.
Fun.
And I just start blasting. Just start blasting with Eldritch Blasts.
Fucking blast that shit, bro.
So I'm going to take 2 of those.
Give me those rolls.
Okay. That is, the first one is a 17.
That just misses.
Okay, so first blast goes woo and goes somewhere else. Second one is 11 plus 9 is dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, 30-20 hits. Definitely.
Okay, so D10 time. Not bad. Okay, 6 plus 5, 11 points. Before I deal the damage, I cast the curse on this boy.
There you go.
Did I get that in time? Did I
Yeah,
get
that's
cut just in time?
So 11 points initially, but what's the bonus?
Proficiency bonus. So 4 more. So it's 15.
Perfect. That is great. This thing is looking brutalized just from that round alone. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Awesome. So does it, when it moves out of the spiritual weapons area of effect, does it take an attack of opportunity from that?
No.
Okay. Then it's gonna move over here to Bene, who kicked it. And it is going to take a bite attack.
Chomp,
Chomp, chomp. This thing looks absolutely horrific as it lumbers over to Bene. But it does miss Bene with a 3 on its first attack. So it's gonna try to turn its head down and hit Bene with the spikes on the shell's top, which rolled a 2. Okay, that's the end of the shell's turn. Bene,
Love
Just
it.
remind yourself you almost killed me last game.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Bene, your turn.
Okay, cool. Benny is going to Benny's going to use a bonus action fighting spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to attack you with his first attack. Nice. Okay. That definitely should. That'll hit. That'll definitely hit. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Give me that
Love
damage,
fighting
baby.
spirit. Okay. Okay. That's 11 points of damage for the first attack.
It kneels down on one of its tripod legs, just barely hanging on.
Okay, my second attack. Nice. That's a not nat 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. And
Most
then...
assuredly.
Ooh, nice. Max. No, that's not max damage. That's 12 points of damage for my second attack.
It actually kind of disintegrates into nothing before you. It kind of just deconstitutes into a pile of sludge, that black viscous sludge. And you guys are out of initiative with that thing. You want to check the pink shell?
Yeah, I mean, if someone Marius, you want to use your spiritual weapon to attack it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Move
Is
that
it
bad
wise
boy.
to simply attack without?
You move the spiritual weapon over. Give this thing a little bonk on its head. There's too many things on my screen and I can't not click on an icon. It opens up, and from that distance, you don't see anything inside it. But it doesn't look like it has teeth like the other one did.
Sure. I mean, can I see it from a distance?
Yeah. Do you want to go up to it? It looks fine. It looks like
unless
a normal
anyone
shell.
else wants to. Okay. Yeah, I'll go up to it.
Back you up.
Okay. As Qell and Bene go up to it, you almost think that there isn't anything in there, but then your eyes focus a little more and you see what you would probably know. Both Bene and Qell would actually know this. Just from being in Bouchon and stuff. You see a breathing bubble. This translucent bubble-like sphere has a slightly tacky outer surface, and you gain the item's benefits only while wearing it over your head like a helmet. The bubble contains 1 hour of breathable air. This bubble regains all its expended air daily at dawn, which may not seem important now, but might be important later.
I mean, Bubblehead Charm could win you a Triwizard competition. So.
Oh, most definitely. Do you guys want to take that little bubble boy?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
So when they opened it, Calanthe would have done the lever again in case they had to go to the next level and get out of here.
Yeah. You look through the if you did the lever down. Did you do it down? You look
Yeah.
through and you see it's even darker down there. It looks like you're farther and farther away from the light.
Don't like that.
But as you look through, I think you have dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's nothing there. Like it looks like this scene is just barren. You want to walk through?
I won't walk through without them.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good to me.
Do we care about? Did we take the half of the weapon? Does someone have that?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Yeah, Calanthe will just wait by the entrance then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
When you pull the lever once again, you see that shifting as the shell turns, stops, look through it, and do you guys all go through?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll vibe in the general area first and just sort of try to impart the idea that I'm sorry that these things have disturbed your home and we will do our best.
Awesome. Okay. So reload roll 20 for me now, and you should see
Ooh,
a darker.
sorry, it already
Skelly man.
refreshed.
Yeah, it just does it by itself.
Is that the key?
That is the key. Right on the ground before you, you see a key ring, actually.
Ooh.
Just one thing. So you see the skeleton is lying unmoving on the rock before you. You look down, you see a ring of keys. The bows, which I didn't know is the handle part of a key. It's called the bow. Did look that up for this game. The bows of each of the keys are a different shape. One is a rose or maybe a sea flower. One is a fishing hook. And the third is in the shape of a seashell. Y'all want to grab it?
The shell lever. Is there another layer to go?
Oh, very good point. The shell, there's still the metal rod with the red ball lever at the end. There's the red arrow that's pointing up. Pointing down, though, is a massive trident, like a full-length trident that's kind of to the side of the arrow. Do you want to try to push the lever down?
Something tells me I won't be able to, but I'll do it anyways.
Yeah, trusting your instincts is always the way to go. It just kind of jolts, but won't fully go down.
I think I've solved your puzzle, Eric.
Benny, what were you gonna say?
What's this guy? Like, what's this thing?
That's a hand. And
hand?
as you look
It's an
off to the
arm.
right, where previously first there'd been a pile of wreckage and second a massive sea anemone, you now see the opening of a rock with a cave opening with a tunnel that seems to lead far, far back. Almost imperceptibly at first, the ground begins to shake. You see rocks break off and tumble down the cliff face surrounding the cave mouth. Something is waking up in there and beginning to move out with tremorous steps. It just absolutely shakes the surrounding scenery. You have these keys. You want to go all the way back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to leave.
For sure. Yeah. Okay.
Can I grab the arm?
Okay. Oh, what? Give me a dex check, a pretty low dex check to just get over there quickly.
Dex check. Oh, like a flat dex roll?
Yeah, please.
14.
Yeah, you make it over there. You grab the arm. It looks like it's been maybe gnawed on a little bit.
Oh, bro.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and send us all the way back up to the top level. Did that reload for you guys?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So who wants to go over there and put the key in? Marius, I think you have the keys, right?
Yeah, I'll walk over.
Perfect.
Stick it in.
Turn it. It fits perfectly as you turn the key in the lock. The chest pops open, or the lock unhinges and the chest pops open, and you see the top end of a trident with the same delicate wave pattern extending up its length and ending in a
Whoa.
tri-pronged blade portion. Do you want to bring it over to where Bene
Yeah.
has the lower
Yeah.
part?
Benny
Mhm.
like hands over to you the bottom part of it.
Can I
fits-
click them together?
Absolutely, it fits together with no trouble.
Whoa.
Dang. I'm like
and-
swinging it around.
It's a really nice trident. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Can I rip the flag down and roll it up and like put it in my pack or whatever?
Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
This is a historical item. I want it.
I'm gonna delete the flag off of the board. So yeah, now
Are the jellies still hanging out?
that was on the second level. This is the first level.
Oh, right. Okay.
Do you
No
guys want
creatures
to
here.
head down to the third level where you saw that trident near the lever?
Yes.
Okay. Heading back down there.
Really fast. Do everything fast.
So for this, roll me initiative, just to see the order in which these things happen. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It rolled a 6.
I literally rolled a 7.
I rolled a
Yeah.
7
Oh
too.
my god.
Oh.
15 or no, 18.
19.
Wow.
Man,
Okay.
good initiative when it doesn't matter.
The two of you are pretty quick. You can grab the trident, put it into the slot where it should go, and it locks into place. Easy peasy, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be able to be taken out. Do you pull the lever down?
Yeah, because we hear the like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And out
Yeah.
from the shadows of the cave steps a gigantic, brutish monster. Just younger than the oldest sea. It walks on 4 pincer-like claws, but its body is a massive, disconcerting array of barnacles with 2 gleaming pitch black eyes and a maw that gapes open as it lumbers forward, shaking the ground underneath you. So you pull that lever?
Yeah, because I was like, oh shit! And then
You head on through. It doesn't seem to be able to make it there. And as you walk forward, you walk into darkness and you don't immediately see the other side. But eventually you walk out of a cave mouth and see ruins before you. Did that reload correctly?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Okay. Let me scroll down to it.
That creature didn't look like unnatural, did it? It looked like just a big sea
looked
creature that belonged here.
old. It looked really old.
Okay.
girl, you old.
Girl, you
I just am
old.
trying to decide if Qell is impressed or threatened, and I think he's impressed. Because if it looks just like it's a sea creature that belongs here and not one of the like goopy intruders,
Mhm.
then he's just like, wow. Oh, we have to leave. It's a threat, right?
That's so good. It definitely was not able to make it through the shell behind you. And as you look over to where you would assume a lever and arrows would be, there's nothing. And you look back and it's just darkness. This is the end of the line. As you've descended through each of these layers, it's gotten darker and darker. And now it feels like the darkness of the depths of the ocean. Marius might want to throw on his night goggles if he hasn't already. Around you are ruins. The bricks of stone mostly turned to rubble amidst a landscape of towering sea cliffs. Off in the distance, you see the warm glow of a light obscured by something.
Can we sneak?
You can give me stealth checks.
Ooh. There's 19.
17.
Good. What was
10.
10?
I rolled it, dropped it onto the floor, and rolled the exact same thing.
Oh, hell
So that is a 17.
yeah. Okay. So you're walking along, sneaking pretty quietly, staying to the shadows. and I think Qell might accidentally brush up against a little bit of rock that tumbles down, and the light begins to, it like flickers, and then it starts to dim bit by bit. Do you guys want to go see what this formation is over here? You see 6 figures surrounding a glowing object.
Can I take out my spyglass and try and get a better look at what the glowing object is?
Yeah, definitely. Give me investigation.
Oh, I rolled perception.
That's fine. That's perfect. What'd you get?
I got 22.
Ooh.
Yay!
It's the strangest thing because it just looks like a ball of light floating in the air, almost like the moon.
Does it look like these figures are entranced by this light, or they're protecting it? Or...
Marius would probably see through the spyglass that they are statues.
Oh,
Doubt.
Doubt TM.
Do you want to go up to
they
them?
look like statues though. So,
Do we see these funky bone men?
Yeah, if you want to walk over kind of the other way around, you could take a look into that little bone cave. So Calanthe, do you want to go over to the right side from your perspective?
I don't trust these bone. I don't want that to be me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and move you in there then. Just move you on around up into this door. You go in there. You guys can move your tokens, right? I saw John move his.
We got kicked off, so I'm reloading.
Oh, no worries. Okay. But I can just describe what you see. Roll an investigation check.
All of us?
Calanthe, because she's...
No, Eric. Investigation is bad for me.
I don't
You
want
could also
you to
roll
go
history.
by yourself.
It's also bad. It's all
I'll
intelligence.
go with you.
Oh, yay, we're buddies now.
I'm not gonna look, but I will be
No!
at a reasonable distance.
Qell, do you want to roll an investigation check?
Guess I'm not. Oh god,
Bye.
I'm not particularly good at that, but I will try.
Neither am I in real life.
Yeah, that's a 3.
So it's okay.
Wow, we don't see shit.
Sure are some dead guys, huh?
That's a skeleton if you've ever seen one. They look human.
I can't help but notice that these men are dead.
I think that does get a little chuckle out of Calanthe. Oh, really? What gave you the idea?
The bones. I don't see anything, but I do see a strong inclination not to take their place.
Right.
And I've had about as much of statues as I can handle in the past week.
You said you could manipulate things from a distance.
Quite. And he'll go over here. Well, actually, I don't know how far Mage Hand can go.
I think it's 30 feet.
Let's find out. Mage Hand. Mage Hand.
So where we are at, looking,
Yes.
we're looking down now at these statues, Qell and I.
Oh, you've ascended to the top of that ruin?
Yeah. Just
Okay,
wherever
cool.
these two bone dudes are.
Bone
Yeah.
guys. Oh, that's 30 feet.
So we
You
can
can-
look down at them, or
You're
look
kind
at
of in a room, like what used to be a room.
Okay.
But you
Oh.
climb up on the wall, but you can definitely climb up on the wall and look down
Okay.
30 feet.
Can I use my little handy-do, my little mage hand,
For sure.
and can I poke the statue? I'm just gonna sort of just on its head.
Calanthe
Definitely.
will signal to Bene and Marius, like, magic hand go that way. Go woo! But I don't know if it means anything to you.
Yeah, Bene looks to Marius and just like, do you know a signal? I don't think we talked about a signal. There wasn't. We didn't plan a signal.
I feel like you would be more in the loop with that than I would.
You have a telescope. I don't know. I don't.
So what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. She made a signal. I don't know what any of this means.
The buddy comedy of the century.
Okay. I'm having an out of character thought that I'm wondering if it should be an in character thought, because I know trenches. I know how deep sea fangly fish be. So I'm gonna vibe in the general direction of this glowy ball, and I will try and impart the idea, because I don't want to say that it like talks, because the wording of Friend of the Sea is if there's a sea creature, I can impart what I'm trying to get across, but it's not really like speaking. It's like they understand what I'm trying to, like the general idea of what I'm trying to impart. So I'm basically vibing in that direction, not knowing if there's a creature there or not, but toward the ball, and essentially say, we are not prey. We're just looking.
It doesn't say anything back. It doesn't. That was an incredible idea that I wish I'd thought of, but that's not what is going on right now.
Okay. Well, I am super, super glad that there's not a giant anglerfish in this room. For my own edification,
Yes.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled that there's not a giant anglerfish in this room.
That was my fear too.
That's a
So I'm going to turn to
idea.
Calanthe. I'm going to turn to Calanthe and be like, it does not live, or if it does, it's not a creature native to the sea. Or they're just not, how would you say, chatty.
Cute.
Do you still mage hand poke the statue?
I was poking the statue, yeah.
Okay.
The statue doesn't move.
Yeah.
The light gets a little bit dimmer when the mage hand gets close to it, but it's still glowing and illuminating all of them. Do any of you want to kind of go up to the statues and see what they look like?
I don't.
No.
I'll do it.
I think we have to.
God.
Okay.
Marius is truly down to do anything, and I respect that, even if it might cause him danger.
So I can
to put
see
him in
down
danger.
there from up here, right? I'm like on top of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's 30 feet-ish.
Okay.
You
So
can probably
I
see it.
will.
Bene backs
can
up Marius.
Yeah.
I don't have
As-
a way to communicate with the team, but I'm just gonna try to kind of look at them and like give a nod of like I'm gonna stay up here for range support.
Yeah, so I just
the nod.
take a look at Shark Man.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's
Shark boy.
the strangest thing. I mean, it's a shark face, obviously. This is the shark man. But the face just almost looks like the sea sun. Like it's so close. And you look around at an Ashakmar, a human, a turtle, a Genasi, or maybe an elemental, and a Triton, each with the face of the sea sun. And as you guys get closer and closer, the light begins to dim and flicker.
Uh-oh.
And then it goes out.
Huh?
And you see this orb that it was glowing like the moon before. It did honestly kind of look like the moon. Now it's just this black ball hanging in the air, and it begins to shift and change, and it slowly extends up and to the side.
Whoa.
And it coalesces into the form of an Ashakmar man, again with the face of the sea sun. The shadow's face has no expression on it, but it readies its trident to fight you. Everyone roll initiative.
Ruh-roh.
No.
So is it an
Spaghettios.
Ashakmar man made out of black sludge, or does it look like
Yeah, it's
Qell
your
is here?
classic shadow creature.
Okay.
The complexion is shifting and changing. I mean, its whole body is shifting and changing because it's just a massive shadow. But
16.
Wow.
yeah. Okay, so we got
Not bad.
20.
Wow.
We got Marius. Oh, so we got Qell with a 20, Marius with the 16. Who said? Did someone say 12?
Yeah, I did.
Bene. Okay. Bene with a 12, and then Calanthe.
Gotta hit him with that fat 8.
Ooh,
That rockin' 8.
We love a fat 8. And this dude did not roll as well as I would have hoped. So he's gonna get. Ooh, okay, that's not that bad. Marius, what's your dex?
Not much. 0 is my modifier. I have an 11.
Gotcha.
Oh.
It's gonna just go right before you. Well, start us off. Qell, start us off. You see this shadow in front of you at a distance because you're standing up on a ledge. It looks like an Ashokmar trident. Looks like an Ashokmar man. No discernible features, just the general shape of an Ashokmar man.
Okay. Question 1 is how tall is the structure atop which I stand?
Oh, gosh. How tall are houses?
20, 30 feet? Depending.
Yeah, 30 feet. Let's say 30 feet up.
Okay.
I'm 30 feet up. Okay. Second question is the side of it sloped? Or is it a sheer,
It's a
straight
sheer
up and
face.
down surface?
It's an up
It's
and
a
down
sheer
surface.
face.
Yeah, it's made
Can't
of
do a
stone.
cool
that was-
guy slide.
Oh, God. Okay.
Were you
Can't
gonna
do
do
a
a
hot
cool
boy
guy
slide.
move? You can do.
I was gonna slide down the surface if I could.
You got it. Do the cool guy move. That's sick as hell.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, his own body be damned, right? He just wants to
Get in there.
he sees the shape of this thing and he's
Yeah.
like, okay, I tried to be strategic, but no. And he's just gonna down
yeah.
the 30 feet. I don't know if he gets movement after doing that, or if you want me to roll a thing to see if that hurts my ass.
Yeah, roll me a dex check.
Your poor ass. Your poor
Okay.
fish ass.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, tell me how you do this sick slide down this building.
Okay. So, I know sea rocks. It doesn't look super hard. So maybe I take one of the swords and I put it down and I angle it like a snowboard. Because they're vaguely flat. And I get on it and I just down, kind of like, in
Kind of like Legolas.
kind of like Legolas, or like in the shitty cut of Justice League. Oh wait, no, it's in both cuts. Yeah, in both cuts of Justice League, when Aquaman gets on his trident and
Yeah, absolutely.
and he just goes woo. I don't go woo, but I am using my own sword as a snowboard. And right as I land, I kick it up. I kind of flip it back up into my hand and sort of.
Oh, that's so tight.
That's dope.
His face doesn't betray it, but in his mind, he's like, "Oh my god, that actually worked."
With that, you have full movement. I've just realized that I've not placed a token for our friend. This is just going to be a ghostly ghoul captain, although just know that this thing is constantly shifting and reshaping itself. That's so big. He doesn't need to be that big.
Get smaller.
There we go. Here.
Ding dang.
So he's standing right here at this moment.
Wow.
Do you want to? So since you got a nat 20 on that, I'll let you have full movement.
Wow.
It's a nat
Winning
20.
winners who win.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, big. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm going right up to him. All right. So, as I'm walking up, I point one of the swords at him in an accusing manner, but my face looks, again, just like when we fought the ghosts, not angry, like sorrowful. And as he walks up to him, he will say, "I am sorry, brother, if that is what you were. I will restore your shock to the balance." And just swing twice.
Hell yeah, brother.
Get on up.
Hit me with
Get on
that attack roll, please.
Okay, first one's a 22.
That hits.
I don't have any more Hexblade's Curse because we didn't short rest, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna not do that.
Mhm.
Which means that I can attack 3 times
Yeah, go for it.
because there's nothing else I can use my bonus action for. Okay, first attack is 22, second attack is 21,
Okay, it also hits.
and the third kind of offhand one is only 15.
That misses.
Yeah, okay. So the third one
Hit
will go wide, but
Do
the
those
first
2
two.
damages.
Okay, so let me grab D8. So 7, that's 11, 12. 18, 19, so 24 points of damage total.
Ooh, okay.
From the 2 strikes.
Excellent. That is great. Need the calculator because I can't do big math. That's not even big math.
And he's like going for the points that kill a man the fastest. Like the places
Absolutely.
you would go for a mercy kill.
Minus 24.
Yeah, 24 damage
Yeah, or
total.
24 damage. Perfect. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm fresh out of stuff to do.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it is now the Shadow's turn, and it is going to. No, I can't. It is going to attack Qell with its trident because it is. He's right in front of them.
I thought he might.
That's gonna miss with a 4.
Oh no.
That's a 19, so that becomes a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do him.
So yeah, and I'll just roll that last attack. It's 3. Does a 17 hit?
17 is just what you needed.
Ooh, I hate but also love to hear that.
That's fine.
All right. So that is going to be. Should actually just. That is going to be. Come on, roll the damage for me. 13 points of damage. As this thing's shadow blades, which look honestly pretty similar to your own, cut into your chest, leaving a deep gash there. Now we move on down to Marius.
All right. I'm gonna take out my spyglass. Lock it on that boy. I'm gonna call lightning.
Call lightning on that boy. Do I need to roll a save? A con
Yes,
save?
it's
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a dex save.
Got it. What's your DC?
It's a 17.
You got a 21, but he rolled a 17 on the die. But it still takes half, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3.
As Marius calls lightning, maybe a split second before he does, Bene just kind of puts 1 and 2 together, wait, we're underwater. Oh no. But
It's magical, so
it's magical
it's
water,
the laws
too.
of physics.
right, but
Okay.
there's a moment
Yeah.
before things where Bene is truly afraid.
Bene
Oh
is
my gosh.
Arthur white knuckling next, down by his pocket.
It's well,
Here we go. And then,
Okay, so half a 15.
Uh-huh.
That'd be
Is-
what?
8.
7.5. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, so 8.
Perfect. Okay. How does this thing? Tell me how you call lightning and how this thing gets sizzled.
So somehow
Mhm.
a literal. I of course I look through the
Palpatine is
spyglass. I lock on to him, and then I say it incantation under my breath, and a little storm cloud forms in the water, which seems impossible, but there it is.
There it is.
And then
It's possible.
it slams down on this point,
Sick.
so
Okay.
it hits him,
Yeah, he looks jolted,
but nobody else.
sizzled and fried. At the end of your turn,
Yep.
we move right along to Bene.
I'll actually step back a little, but that's it.
Perfect. I'm going to attack.
Sounds good to me.
What I do, you know? Okay,
I'm gonna move you a little bit closer to him.
Oh,
so
right.
there.
Yeah, cool. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool.
That's actually just his armor class.
Woo! Yes. Okay. Where's my die? Okay, here we go. The first attack is 13 points of damage.
That will obviously hit. Yeah, that goes right through. As you strike into him, you see that the shadow begins to lose its image, almost as if it's melting, but then it quickly reconstitutes into a new shape, retaining the same face, but in a new form. They almost look human, but have a bit of wild and untamed naturalness about them that you might associate with a water elemental or a genasi. This different shaped being is now standing before you.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do my second attack.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. That is another 19.
Ooh,
11, 11, 11, 11.
11, 11.
Not cool. Let me roll damage.
Go for it.
That's 6 points of damage. I rolled a 1.
That's very respectable. We love to see 6 points of damage. It takes that sword strike. How does Benny slice into this thing?
Pretty much just like Benny kind of like because it's kind of just like this figure, he kind of does like one slash like at its like neck and then another like in its like torso.
Hell yeah. Is that the end of your turn? Or do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, he's gonna, and then Benny's gonna
the third one?
back up.
Oh, back up. Okay. Perfect.
No, I shouldn't have multi-classed, and then I would have been able to do a third attack.
It's all good. All right, now we are down to Calanthe. What's up? What do you want to do this for?
Calanthe is gonna hop up on the ledge of this roof area, and then not yet. This spell has a range of 120 feet, so I can just chill out for the hot minute. And in Primordial, just say your name. Give me your name, and cast Moonbeam right down.
Ooh, you love to see a moonbeam.
And I'm gonna cast it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
You got it. Do you want to describe how this moonbeam comes in? So Marius has just formed this cloud, and now this striking cylinder of moonbeam graces the surface of this shadow. What does it look like?
Calanthe just starts singing Lord Huron, and that's a joke that only a few people are gonna get. And I think from the this, maybe not the center, just depends on where he is, but from the cloud that Marius is creating, just a hole opens up for the moonbeam to cast down right on top.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good to me. So that will take effect on its turn, correct?
Yes, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. And now it says a beam of pale light shines down, so around him is once more illuminated.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Now back up to Qell.
Same shit, different turn. So
Gotcha.
Swords.
Feel that.
Although I would say that some of that sorrow turns to confusion when its form changes. Because Qell realizes like, oh, I was wrong about what this was, and I was using my sad face. Okay, 26 for the first one.
That'll hit.
18 for the second one.
That just misses.
Woo! And number 3 is 26 again.
Yeah. So 2 of those hit. Roll that damage.
Okay. So The
Wow.
last one will be the offhand one.
Mhm.
Because I rolled it as the third one. The
Yes,
second one would have
yes.
been the other, like a full one. So
Yes.
okay. So for the one that is a full good one, that is okay, pretty good. 13 points of damage.
Perfect. That sounds great to me.
And then
Roll the second
the
one.
second one misses, and then the third one, which is the offhand, is just the D8 with no modifiers,
Gotcha.
and that's 3.
3. Okay, perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Now it is the Shadow's turn, and it is
Roll
going to
that
take the
con
moonbeam-
save.
Con save. Okay, gotcha.
Oh wait, actually, can I strafe around it as long as I don't like leave it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Because I do want to try and like surround it better.
Mm.
Uh-huh. It
So
got
I'd rather be like over here.
It got a dirty 20 on con.
Okay. A shape changer does make its saving throw with disadvantage. I don't know if that
Ooh.
changes anything.
It does. That's a lot less. That's like a 12.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And so on top of taking the full damage, if it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. I don't know what that
You
means.
just
Spoiled
Time to learn its original form.
You just spoiled the rest of the show.
No, I just don't. Sure, yeah. Okay.
So it takes 14 radiant damage because I rolled like boop.
What a
Okay.
fucking move that is.
12 radiant
Man.
damage. This thing just shifts kind of back into that ball, the ball of shadow. But it can so 12 radiant damage.
Yes.
Thank fucking God, because I can still get something off that I need to get off to make this battle a little bit challenging. So it's just in this little ball of shadow form. And now it'll take its movement to move out of the spells. How big is the spell's radius?
It's only a 5 foot,
Okay.
so it's sort of designed, but I can move it 60 feet in any direction,
Yikes.
which is sort of
Okay.
like the trade-off. Yeah.
Gotcha. He moves over here, reconstitutes into that elemental / genasi form, and on its turn, it's going to summon a water elemental.
I believe,
Uh-oh.
Qell, I think you had an opportunity to attack if you
Oh,
want.
because it moved away from me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll take that.
Gotcha. Go for it.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Maxed out. Okay. 11, 12, 14. 14
Okay,
points of
gotcha.
damage.
So
plan.
it takes that damage and it reconstitutes itself yet again. Hold on, there's a lot of things happening right now. So it casts this spell, and you see this water elemental form. A third time, the shadow figure begins to shift. It grows and gets bulkier, the face remaining the same, mostly the same, except the features become sharkier. Rows and rows of teeth are revealed in a massive smile as a big old man shark stands before you with a harpoon in one hand. And I need a water elemental. We are going to say
Man shark.
man shark. Just a moment. We're going to say that this Grindylow is the water elemental. And that fool's going to go
The Grindylows.
The Grindylows. Going to go over here. And he is going to roll his own initiative. Is fine.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. So I think that is all my man can do on his turn after taking those hits. Is there anything else? Sorry, just a moment.
Does it answer me?
What was the exact thing you said to it again?
I
Tell
said
me your name.
in Primordial, I said your name. Give me your name.
You hear in the back of your head, Oceanus. So it's spelled as ocean with is at the end, just for context. So that's actually going to be the end of its turn because it shifted form, and this new form does not have the ability to do anything else because it casts a spell. So that'll be the end of its turn. Now we are back to Marius.
Okay. So I'm gonna strike down once again.
I saw a pen there.
Right here. So
Gotcha,
it's
okay.
anything within 5 feet. Makes
Deck save, is that correct?
yeah, deck save.
Okay, you got it. That's God. Why? That's a 2. That's a 2.
Love to hear it.
I would love to hear it if I was sitting in another seat. So yeah, it's gonna take full damage on that.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Oh no, how much?
Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use a channel divinity.
Okay.
So they take max damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
30 damage.
30 damage.
Yes.
So that becomes that.
This powerful
and
young man.
Ooh, you're running through these forms. You depleted once again. You've depleted the form the shadow was in. Am I going too fast? Oh, fuck me sideways. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm not missing it. I have it. I just couldn't.
Don't put this in.
recall. Don't put this. Don't put this in. Once again, you seem to have depleted the form this shadow figure was in. It takes a minute longer for it to reshape than it did before. It keeps its massive hulking shape, but in the darkness, you see the face becomes human. But just as quickly, the face is obscured as it seems like a helmet forms around it. Down the length of its body, you see the form of a diving suit. In one hand, it holds an anchor, and in the other, you see a barrel of something massive and explosive.
Uh-oh.
Is it still your turn, Marius? Do you have anything else you want to do?
That's it. I moved
Okay.
back.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Bene, hit it up.
Okay, cool. Let me see. I'm gonna try something here.
Do it.
Let's see, 5, 10. Calanthe, your spell is still like right here, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Right
where the
there?
little dot is.
I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15. Let's see. I'm gonna move here. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Dredge Line.
Gotcha.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw.
You got it. Ooh, there we go. That's what Mama likes to see. That is going to be a nasty 23.
Okay, yeah, then he passes. Cool. Well, then I'm just gonna attack him as normal then.
You got it.
I'm going to use my...
You want to move on over to him?
No.
Okay, you're going to use
I'm
the
gonna use,
short bow.
I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use my bow.
Explodey barrel.
For sure.
Bow
You
on
got
it.
it.
First attack. That's a 18. I think that misses.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay. Second attack. Ooh, okay. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
12 points of damage.
Tight. It does not seem to be as injured as you hoped it would be.
Right. And then I'm gonna just chill right here. Actually, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chill here.
Okay, got it. That sounds good. All right, now it is the water elemental's turn. Don't forget it. Don't forget about him. So he's gonna move over to Marius,
The boy.
the boy, and he's
Oh no, I
going,
left him.
He's going to take.
I abandoned my boy.
He's gonna slam into you with his watery self.
My baby.
I abandoned my son.
I'm rolling a lot of 19s. That's a 24 to hit.
Oof.
Ouchie.
That
Chihuahua.
somehow hits.
Somehow, some way,
Somehow.
it makes it through. The second
knows
one
how?
though does not hit. So he is going to deal you a robust 8 points of damage.
Oh,
It's not max damage, but almost.
I can take it.
And then it is the end of that guy's turn. Now we are down to Calanthe.
You can tell me how much of my turn this eats up.
Uh-huh.
But in primordial, Calanthe will say, Oceanus,
Uh-huh.
are you responsible for all of this? The black sludge, everything. Is this just a vie for attention to regain worship that was once lost?
Maybe it is my will. It's my will, but it's also someone else's.
Interesting. But an unfortunate answer for you. And I will move the moonbeam to where it is.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. So it is once again shrouded in the moonbeam, turning back into that little ball of shadow. Is that the end of your turn?
That's only if it makes or fails its save.
Oh.
So when it's its turn, it'll have to save again.
Okay, gotcha.
And if it fails, then yes.
Sounds good to
But
me.
that is the end. That is the end of my turn. Yes.
Perfect. We move back up to Qell.
Okay, so this guy's still got the fucky barrel, right?
Mhm.
The Shadow Man's got a barrel, and
He's got a gun.
Marius is alone with the elemental. Yeah, I feel like it's more important to take out the bigger guy. So I'm gonna move in such a way where the here, I'm gonna move myself where there's not a statue in my direct way of what I'm trying to do. So I guess I'll go over here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then
I was dumb and forgot to use my rebuke.
Oh,
I got it.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Do you want to? Is it hell?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
It's just 2d8. So.
Okay, gotcha. I might.
Or no, it has to make a dex save.
Okay.
First, so.
Yeah, it doesn't pass the dex save.
Okay, then it just takes 7.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. Okay. So take that attack, Qell.
So Quell's gonna do something a little different this time
Mm-hmm.
that he has not done yet. He's gonna take the swords and he's going to clack them together.
Ooh.
And then he's going to like grind them apart really fast, like he's making a spark.
Ooh.
And when he does that, there's this charge of electricity on the tip of the one on the right. And that charge follows the that sort of whirlpool on the inside of it around like electricity.
Gotcha.
And then it coils out and just sort of flops down like a whip made of electricity. And he's going to lash this out and try to lasso this guy using a witch bolt.
That's tight as fuck.
Bruh.
Okay.
So-
Roll that attack.
Here's hoping this actually hits. We got a +9 on this guy. Okay, that's a 19.
Okay. That will hit. That's just its armor class.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
God.
Yes, 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 yes.
So I'm using a 5th level spell slot to do this because I only have 2 spell slots in their 5th level slots. So I'm
Got
doing it.
Okay.
So you'll have to excuse the dice noise. Actually, let's mute myself for a second because I have to fish through the box to get 5d12s.
No, give us that dice ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, fair enough. Okay, there's
co-
one.
I didn't want to say this because
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to seem like I was just shipping Qell and Calanthe, even though I am. But I think when Qell like slid down, Calanthe was like, "Oh, fucking cool guy over here." But when she sees him do that, she's like, "Oh, oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
Okay,
oh."
Ooh la la.
5d12. 5d12 lightning damage.
I didn't process that you were saying 5d12, and I'm
Yeah.
so entirely fucked.
I mean, it's initially, it's 1d12 at first level, and then second level or higher, it increases by a d12 for every level above 1, so it would be
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
A lot of 10s and 11s.
Yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Okay, so 10, 20, 31, 39, 40, 41
Yeah.
Okay. 41 points of damage.
of lightning damage.
You got it. Is it resistant? Please God be resistant.
Please
Oh,
God,
it's
in heaven.
resistant.
To lightning
Oh.
damage.
It's in this particular form is resistant to pretty much everything.
Mm.
So how much damage did you just say?
41.
41. Okay.
So 20.
It's yeah. Okay, so it's math is hard. There we go. Okay. But that was. Do you want to describe that whole action again, or like how it hits him?
So it just lassos around him.
And shocks
I
him?
guess it's gonna, because it's not restraining him mechanically or anything. So I think it just wraps itself around this thing's torso, and then once it does that, he just pulses, and this like big charge just like bursts down the connection that's been formed between the two of them, and it just like lights this thing up. But I guess it
Gotcha.
absorbs some of it.
The lasso of
Gives her some
Hestia compels you to tell the truth.
And
Oh.
in the moment that it crackles, I think because we're in darkness, right?
Yeah, it's dark as hell.
So in the darkness, it's a bright enough flash that it illuminates Qell's face for a second.
Mhm.
And for that split second that his face is visible, he is just like, like he looks maniacal.
That's rad as hell. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Back up to Shadow Boy. Did you move the moonbeam on your
did.
turn? Yeah. Okay. The save that he rolled. It's Dex or is it Con?
It's con. It's Titution, and you make it
Oh.
at disadvantage.
Oh right. 8. So that's a fail. So it turns back into the shadow ball and it takes how much damage?
21 radiant damage.
All right. You see it shift and contort as you're used to seeing by now, and it is going pretty slow now. It's been going slower and slower each time. Now it is in the form of a turtle with a quarterstaff in its hand.
Oh, it's being each of the stats.
Yeah.
mhm,
Really quickly,
mhm.
I just got hit with a huge wave of lightheadedness, so I'm gonna go get my electrolyte drink.
Go for it.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
continue without me, but I have to go, not pass out.
No worries. It's all good. All right. So we're He's this turtle dude now. He's gonna move out of the moonbeam's light, and then he is going to use a little bit of the hair of the dog and cast Thunder Wave, which is over Thunder 50. So it should be able to get. Fuck, no, you guys are all spread out because you're smart at playing this game. I think he's gonna go for Calanthe because she's been fucking him up so badly. Ian, would you be willing to make that saving throw? Oh no, Karina's not here, or Asteria's not here. Let's say it goes for Marius. Has been fucking it up pretty bad. Who haven't I hit yet? Have I not hit Qell?
You haven't even hit me once.
Okay. It's gonna hit Bene then. Gonna cast a Thunder Wave at you. I don't know why I'm rolling because you make a con save.
It did hit me once, but I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Gotcha. So
con save?
Yeah, please, if you would be so kind. DC 16.
18.
Damn. Okay.
Plus
you're gonna
7.
You're gonna take 1d8. That is max damage. So you're taking 8 points of damage.
Cool.
All right, then it's down to bada bing, bada boom. We are over to, I think it's Marius. Yeah.
Okay. So where is he in now?
He is right next to the sharky guy. That's the water elemental. He's still kicking.
Okay. I don't want to attack the water elemental.
Okay, for sure.
Because as soon as we get rid of Shadow Boy, he should probably go away.
That's very wise.
And I can just keep rebuking him if he hits me again.
For sure.
So he's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna strike lightning right here. So
sorry, my bad. I didn't see where you're clicking. He is over. I don't know why I can't do the clicky thing like you guys do. He's over by the shark. Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll strike there. So
Perfect.
he's gonna have to make a dex save again.
You got it. 5.
Oh, he's gonna take full damage.
Okay. Hit me with it.
So here we go. Here we go.
Here.
Here we go again.
Here.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll just. Oh, I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh. Okay. So 17 damage.
You got it. Okay. This thing is looking hurt.
Blammo.
Looking real hurt. Anything else in your turn?
No.
You got it. Moving right on along to Bene.
Perfect. Bene, with the swiftness, is going to just run over. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to come right up to him.
Yeah.
And he's just going to start just a swinging.
Go for it. Give me those attack rolls.
As a bonus action, he's going to use his fighting spirit.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets advantage.
I love that fighting spirit. Love anime.
Gotta believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 2 19s.
I thought you were going to say you rolled 2 nat 20s and I was going to start
I
crying.
wish. It was so close, though. So that's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Crit on a 19?
No, I'm not that kind of fighter. But
Okay.
I wish. Then almost max damage.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Fighting Spirit the name of the Naruto song? Am I right?
I don't know the Naruto songs.
That's 13 points of damage for my first attack.
Okay, you got it.
And my second attack, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. That just hits.
Cool. Perfect. Let me do my damage. Ooh, 7. That's 13 points of damage.
Yeah, Benny once again sees this thing change in front of him, finally reconstituting as the Triton man, who's
And
the
then-
statue that you guys see all around. How much was that last damage? 17? 13?
Wait. Did I fuck up? Wait.
No worries.
Okay, no, cool. I'm good. Okay, sorry. So yeah,
No
I do that, and then I do an action surge.
What was the second damage? Benny's just gonna
That's
kill all of these
13.
bosses. Okay.
13.
13? 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
You got it.
it was 13 points of damage for the second attack.
For sure. Yeah, got it.
Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna do action surge.
Action surge.
Cool. And then, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna use, in my action surge, I'm gonna bonus action again, fighting spirit, so I get advantage
Oh my
on all my
God.
attacks. And so my first attack.
You know when your
that's-
players know how to
oh,
play D&D?
ooh,
Like
21.
well? 21, yeah, that'll hit.
21 hit. And then we got love it. Love to see it. That's 14 points of damage.
You got it. Second attack.
Second attack. Come on, Jimmy. You know what Papa wants. First one.
I swear to God.
Okay, that's a nat 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Second one. All the way up.
19. You
Oh
got,
my
ooh,
God.
you're so lucky. You're so
I thought that was
lucky.
going to be a nat 20.
I literally rolled a 1 and a 19. God damn. Okay. And then
Huge.
so to damage, love it.
Mhm.
That's 14 points of damage.
Just one over what you needed. Benny, you killed the dragon. Did you do the final blow? No, you got off the ship early, but how do you kill this
Yeah.
monster shadow boy in the Triton form of the sea sun?
In my mind, it's very, very action movie-esque, where he's just like, Benny's just doing these 4 slashes, and with each slash, it like changes shape into like
Oh,
another
yeah.
one, and then he just slashes it again, changes shape again, and slashes it until he just does the last one, and just like kills it.
And it is out of there, along with, as Marius wisely said, the Grindilo, which is actually a water elemental. You guys have cleared the board. That's it. And with that, you feel gravity lessen, and you feel yourself start to float up again, and up and up and up and up until you rest out of the water in these tide pools, which the ground of the tide pools quickly comes back up, and you guys are kind of like sitting in these tide pools. You guys have beat the 3rd curse, and Benny, I think you're feeling good. You cross your arms a little bit, and I think you feel in one of your pockets the message in the bottle that you found.
Oh yeah.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Oh,
Thank you guys
perfect.
for watching. This is a hell of a lot of fun. Check out all of our cast members in the description below, as well as our other campaign, The First City, which is Superhero College. It's so fun. Do any of you guys have any parting words?
Thank you for watching.
That one.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thanks for watching. And beware of what lurks below the shoreline. See you guys. Bye.
Yo ho ho, we'll find what